Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do what I saw on Pinterest make, and I have picked out a pin that was pinned by Nanette Colling. And again, if you go to view, it doesn't link anything, so I don't know if this is her pin. Let me click on this one. Nope, same one. Or if she has pinned it from someone else. So, if it is not hers and you recognize the maker, please comment below. We want to always try and give credit to the correct person when we're doing these. So, since this is all I have, I've kind of made my own interpretation of how I want to put it together. I probably won't do all the embellishing in this particular video because I think that will take me a while. So I'm going to show you what I came up with for the basics, and then I will finish decorating them off screen. So the first thing that I did is I took the Tim Holtz die, which makes the slide, and I'm pretty sure this is quite a bit smaller than what she did. It looks like to me she just cut a frame and rounded the corners. I don't think she actually used this die, but I thought it would be cute to do these little slides, so that's what I'm going to do. And I just did 3, and if I feel like that's not enough, or I want to add to it, then I can always cut some more and add to it. So I'm going to ink these 3 up real quick, and then we'll go from there. I think there is another slide die that Tim Holtz has that's bigger. I don't have that one. The only one I have is the latest one that he came up with in the Chapter 3 release. I think either one of them would work fine. It's really up to you. And like I said, you could always make your own little frames. You just need something with 2 parts and a hole in it, you know, for the picture to go in. So after we get these inked up, we can put our photos and our tabs in there. Okay, so the next thing I did is I took all 3 of my frames, and I've got the ums this week, the ums and the ahs. I just put them all together like this, and I put a clamp on them, and then I took my crocodile and I poked 2 holes. I just eyeballed it to what I thought was even from the top and the bottom, and that's going to be where I put my little rings in. These are Tim Holtz rings. And then for the next step, I made 3 of the small welltail tabs, which you could use the regular shaped ones as well. It doesn't have to be these kind of tabs. I'm going to ink those up, get those all good and inked as well. Now, they will show on both sides, so be sure and ink both sides before you put them in there. Alright, and then for my pictures, I'm using 3 of the photos from Joey's 1940s kit that I'm using in my journal. And I think these are going to look really cool in there. It's going to be a quick video today, guys. I have about 30 minutes or so, and I've got a prior commitment. So we're going to breeze through this. But even if I had more time than that, I don't think I could do all the embellishing in a decent time for a video. So, alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my tab on the inside so that when this shuts, the only thing that shows is what's sticking up from the top. Just like that. So I'm going to do that for all 3 of them. And I apologize for this one being so quick, but with Easter coming up, and I'm hosting Easter for my family, so I've got a lot of things on my to-do list this week. And you will notice over the last couple of days that I have not filmed or I have not released a video for the ABC April 2025 challenge. But I am doing the makes and I am posting those on Instagram. It just takes a lot more time to do things when you're trying to film a video where I can, you know, just do the makes and move on quicker when I'm not having to explain everything I'm doing, which I don't care at all to explain what I'm doing. I'm just giving an explanation for why you're not seeing those. But if you are interested in what I made, you can jump over to my Instagram and see those. And hopefully after Easter, I'll be back to being able to film those for the little bit that'll be left. I also have to finish my April design team project for Sweet Pea Curiosities. I finished mine, and you probably have already seen that's not the right place. My flip through of the Junk Journal Madness journal for the month of April. If you haven't, there is a playlist on my channel for the Junk Journal Madness journals that I've done so far. Okay, so there are our 3 slides. Now I want to glue my pictures in, and these just barely fit in these frames from being too small. So I've got to be very careful about where I place them. with that being said, I think I'm going to use glue stick instead of art glitter glue in case I need to squish them around a little bit. But I think I can put them through the front hole and get them in the right spot. Because they are just ever so much smaller. But I think because they have a nice inside and they have nice frames on them, that you're not really going to be able to tell that in the long run. Try to get it straight. All right, so there's one. Let's hold this one down and put this little dude in here. And I do have 3 more pictures, so like I said, if I put it together, and decide that I want more, I can add 3 more. Okay, so now we can, I could have glued the little slides together before, actually, because I just put them through the front. But we're going to glue these together. Just like that. I hope everybody's doing great and you're looking forward to Easter this weekend, and I hope your weather is good. All my grandkids are too old for, well, one of them's not, but he won't be able to come, but my daughter's 3 kids are all too old, so we won't be doing an Easter egg hunt this year. Okay, so there are my 3 sides, slides, 3 sides. So now what will happen is I will embellish them here and also embellish them on the back side, because when you flip open the rings, you're going to see that. So I definitely want something here as well. So I've got them to do this way so that I've got the graph paper, and then when you open it, it'll be this print, and you open it and it'll be this print, and then the graph paper again. And so that's what it'll look like. That's really cute already. So for example, just to give you an example, I had a little label. You would go around and embellish, you know, around the photos with different little pieces of ephemera, the little tiny pieces, and then decorate your tabs as well. And you can make it fairly thick if you wanted to, as long as it's no thicker than what you want to put in your journal. And then you just take these little rings and you hook them, which I hate hooking those because I'll never get them unhooked to decorate them. I can hook them just fine, I just can't get them unhooked a lot of times. And you've got yourself a cute little book that you can put in your journal. Isn't that cute? I think I will probably add the other 3 as well. I think it can hold 6, even with the embellishments. So yeah, quick little make there. I think they'll turn out really well. So you could hang stuff off the edge like this. You could, you know, put several different things on here. If you had little buttons or little medals, I could put little brads in these little holes out here. Yeah, several options for decorating them and making them real cute. So there you go. There's our quick I Sell on Pinterest make for this week. And I want to thank everyone for joining me. And welcome to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you hitting that button. And if you haven't, and you would like to see future content, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I have a new video, you hit the little bell. And if you don't care and you like what you see, leave a comment, please. Even if you just want to leave a thumbs up or a, you know, any kind of little emoji. You don't have to write anything. You could just put something in the comment box if you don't care. It really helps me to be found when people are searching for videos on junk journaling. Although, I did notice when I was looking for something last night, and it gives suggestions up at the top. It doesn't have, even though my history, and I watch everything to do with junk journaling, it does not say junk journaling up at the top, but there is one that says scrapbooking. And so I clicked on that, and that is where the junk journaling videos are. So I don't know how they're translating where everybody is talking about junk journaling and doing junk journaling into scrapbooking. Seems to me that needs to be a different category. But if you are curious and you're looking for new videos to watch, look up at the top of your iPad screen and you should see scrapbooking. And if you click on that, you'll see that most of those people that their videos show up in that search are actually junk journalers, not scrapbookers. So, just a little bit piece of advice there. So, yeah, thank you guys. And will I be back again? Probably not before Easter. Maybe, depending on if I get some of my other errands and stuff done before Sunday, before my company comes. But if I don't, I want to wish everybody a happy Easter. And I will see you guys back at the latest the first of the week, if not before. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all soon. Bye.